Hey guys, Civilized Redneck Rick. I'm bringing you finally a video. This is the third time I've tried to do this over the last probably 5 days. Bringing you a video of some offerings I got from SCENTual Sessions. Stay tuned guys, see what we think. Okay guys, again thank you for joining me, Redneck Nation. Civilized Redneck Rick. Like I said up top, I ordered 3 different 30 ml bottles from SCENTual Sessions. Kevin Holt, this dude right here. SCENTualsessions.com. You guys can go there, check out the website, order. Excellent clone house. This is not the first offer, these are not the first offerings I've gotten from Kevin SCENTual Sessions. I actually got Andy Warhol, and I did a review of it, and I think it was one of the videos that got lost during the update. As you guys, some of you guys know, I do my videos in bulk because I work a lot. So on my days off, I try to just stack the videos. I had a bunch that got deleted when the last Windows update. So yeah, I think it was one of them, so I may have to go back and do a review on that one. I ordered I think it was 50 ml of Andy Warhol, and I may have to redo that one. Very good scent if you guys don't know. And then Kevin actually sent me some sample sets also to try, 4 samples. I sent them on, I don't remember what reviewer I sent them to, but I did send those on to get reviewed elsewhere. So to it this time. Again, this is my 3rd attempt at this video, and I'll explain to you guys along the way. So I got 3 different bottles here I ordered. Again, I'm trying to use, I've been blessed with work. I'm an RN. I've been blessed with work through all this coronavirus crap. So I've been trying to use some of my stimulus check to help some of the smaller houses out there. So let's see what we got. Like I said, I did pick up 3 30 ml bottles. That was the one I haven't tried yet. So the very first one I tried, I sat down, I think it was Monday or Tuesday. It's Friday now, by the way. And the first one I sprayed on was SCENTual Sessions version of Tuscan Leather. If you guys like Tuscan Leather by Tom Ford, spot on. It smells identical. I'm not getting paid to say this. This was a purchase for me. It wasn't a gift. It wasn't something Kevin sent for me to review. My own money. So I'd be honest regardless. But nothing being held back. This was spot on. However, I sprayed it, 1 spray right here, and it literally, not exaggerating, I'm in the camper still, filled up the camper. I'm talking nuclear. This fragrance projects like a monster, and it lasts every bit of 15 hours. So I won't say a problem. 15 hours is too much for me on a fragrance. I don't want 15 hours performance. A lot of you guys do. A lot of you guys base, your fragrances on, mega long lasting, longevity. So if you're looking for a fragrance like that, this smells identical to Tom Ford Tuscan Leather. I couldn't get any difference whatsoever, except for it is super loud. It's one of the loudest fragrances I have. Projects like a beast. And lasts forever. So that was my first attempt to do a first impression on these guys. Tuscan Leather, home run for Kevin, especially if you're looking for monster performance and monster projection. This guy right here will do that for you. Me being an RN, it's too loud for me to wear at work, and it lasts. 15 hours is a long time, guys. And eventually I had to wash it off. I slept and woke up and it was still as strong as it was when I sprayed it. Incredible. Home run. Smells just like Tuscan Leather. Out of the ballpark. Kevin, excellent job. Next up, same thing. I sat down day 2. Must have been Tuesday I did this one because I worked Wednesday and Thursday. This was my favorite. I won't say my favorite. I lied there. One of my favorite offerings from Creed. This is Kevin's version of Royal Water. A lot of people don't like Creed's Royal Water. They say it smells generic or boring to them. This does say on here that this was formulated January the 2nd of 2020, so it's had time to macerate. It's had almost, well, 4 months now, almost 5 months, so fully macerated. I did a side-by-side. I have my decant of Creed. I had my kids run it out to, we have a drop-off system, have them run it off and put it under my grill, and then I'll go out and pick it up later. That way there's no interaction between us, no chance of them getting the coronavirus. I won't talk about that at the moment. But Royal Water. Put Creed on the right hand. I put Kevin's version on the left hand. Out of everything that Kevin has ever sent me to try, again, this was a purchase, it wasn't a gift. Everything I've tried from SCENTual Sessions, this is probably the weakest offering that I've tried. Side by side, the Creed was more natural. Royal Water, there is something about it. Has some juniper berries, and there is some mint, and I'm trying to remember what else in there off the top of my head. I know juniper berries, mint, basil. That is the other big one. It's a hard combo, in my opinion, to come up with. Creed, obviously, you're trying to obtain Creed. The opening on Creed with the citruses, there's obviously citruses in there, but the hardest part to replicate, in my opinion, is the juniper berries and the way they interact with the basil. You could smell that on the Creed much stronger. It was much crisper, much fresher than the SCENTual Sessions version. And for the first half hour, Creed blew it out of the water. Again, it just did. However, after about half an hour, they smelled 95% close, and you got about the same performance out of them after that point. Creed did project better. It did last as long as the SCENTual Sessions, and said the first half hour or so, it just blew it out of the water. Not, in my opinion anyway, not the best formulation from SCENTual Sessions I've smelled. Now, I will say for the other life of the fragrance, which was about 5 hours overall for both of them, they were 95% the same. Still, there's something about, I'm thinking it's the basil, the way it interacts with that juniper berry and the mint that the Creed had, that this came close to replicating, but just didn't have it on the same level. And I sprayed them again this morning, but I can barely pick up either one of them. I've actually sprayed this one twice and the Creed twice Tuesday. Like I said, I got about 5 hours out of it. I can't even smell them at this point. That's been too long ago. I sprayed it when I got off work this morning. I've slept since, so that's what we got here. Not the best offering, in my opinion, from SCENTual Sessions. If you like Royal Water, though, and I do, it's still too expensive. The Creed version is still too expensive for me to pay. It's a good alternative right there. And it does, after the first 30 minutes, it does smell a lot like it, and you get at least the same performance out of it. Next up is one I haven't tried. I'm looking forward to. Clean Skin, and we have SCENTual Sessions version. Well, I guess it's technically not his version. I guess it's his take. It's his creation. Double Adventus, and this is supposed to be a combination of Adventus and the Adventus clone. I do have both of those samples somewhere in the house. I didn't ask them to bring those out because I have no idea where they're at. First impression on this one, let's give it a shot. We'll go right here. Prime it. I think these do have wide spray, so we're going to move in just a little bit closer. Got a good spray there. I already smell it. SCENTual Sessions, Double Adventus. That's interesting. That's a nice blend between the two. I'm getting a little bit of the pineapple from the original Adventus, but honestly, I won't lie to you, it's got a little more fruitiness to it, and that must be coming from the clone. I'm not exactly sure. It's a good blend of the two, but I'm almost picking up a little bit of, it reminds me more of Cedrat Boisé, or Cedrat Bois, however you want to pronounce it, from Mancera. initially than it does either of the creeds. And like I said, Cedrat Boisé does not really smell like Adventus that much. A lot of people say it does. To me, it doesn't. But it reminds me of just a little bit of the opening of Cedrat Bois. But I can definitely smell the Adventus in the background. And it's starting to fade as the initial burst fades a little bit. I am starting to pick up less and less of that Cedrat Bois, but Cedrat Bois, Cedrat Boisé, however you want to pronounce it. That's nice. I'm looking forward to doing a full wearing of this one. I'm off the weekend. I'll probably give this a full wearing tomorrow. I might go do some fishing or something outdoors. It's supposed to rain. If it rains, then I have no idea what I'll be doing. Alright, I like that one. You know what? Let's go ahead and hit the other side up too. You might just wear this all night tonight. Not like I got anything better to do than watch movies tonight. So, oh, that was a blast there. You know, I'm going to hit that one up. I didn't get nearly that blast on the first one. Yeah, that was a much bigger blast than I got the first spray. I don't know if you guys could tell the difference there, but yeah, much different blasts on the second two sprays there. I'm still picking up on the initial spray a little bit of that Cedrat Bois, and I don't know why. Man, that's good though. I think I'm going to dig this one a lot. And this was 3/18 of 20 was when this one was done. The Royal Water, by the way, was done 1/2, and the Tuscan Leather 1/24 of 20. So these two have had a little more time to macerate. This one still had about a month, so it still should be fully macerated. Kevin, I think you did a pretty good job on these. The Royal Water, again, was probably, out of everything from SCENTual Sessions I've tried, it's probably been the weakest performer, and it's close to Royal Water after 30 minutes. This smells, in a class of its own, smells really good. I'm actually liking it more as it sits. I'll give you guys an update on this later. So guys, I'm the Civilized Redneck, Rick, Redneck Nation. Thank you. I want to take a second to thank each and every one of you for 400 subscribers. We just hit this right before I sat down to do this video. Checked, we reached 400 subscribers. Still blows my mind that 400 of you guys out there would want to sit there and listen to me tell you, oh, this smells good, or oh, that's not for me. So I appreciate it, guys. I really do. Take a second, go down to one of these corners, show the channel some support, hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up if you like what I'm doing, a thumbs down if you think I suck. Again, if you want to give me a thumbs down, just leave a comment so I know what I can need to focus on to get better. And then also, can't do a video without taking a second to shamelessly promote my fishing channel, Civilized Redneck Outdoors, or Fishing and Outdoors. I'll throw a link somewhere down in the description. So guys, SCENTual Sessions continues to impress. Clone houses. The more I get into the fragrance game, the more money I spend on these, fragrances. I won't lie to you, I'm just getting sick and tired of spending insane money when you can go to a clone house like Kevin. There's many others out there. Since I'm doing SCENTual Sessions, I'll just focus SCENTual Sessions. When you can go to a clone house like that and get something that smells almost identical for a fraction of the price, man, I'm just tired of spending insane amounts of money for smell goods when you can go to something like that and get a fragrance. Like I said, Tuscan Leather blows Tom Ford out of the water, in my opinion. Better projection, better performance, better better overall, and for a fraction of the price. A fraction, especially Tom Fords. They're insanely expensive for a small amount of fragrance. So keep that in mind. 90% of the people on the street are going to walk by, if they even know what you're wearing, especially when you get into niche, if they even know what you're wearing, they're not going to be able to tell the difference. 90% of the people, and most of them, especially around here in the smaller communities, if it's not in the Belks or the Macy's, which around here all they sell is the upper end designers. We have no niche whatsoever anywhere near me. Chanel is about the high end of it. if they've never even heard of them. So keep that in mind. Most people in the street are not going to be able to tell the difference, at all. So you can save a lot of money by checking out clone houses. Guys, that's what I've got for you. I'm the Civilized Redneck Rick. Kevin, excellent job on these. As always, everything he's put out has been phenomenal. If anything changes with the double Adventus, I'll let you guys know in a future video. Thank you. I've got a couple tag videos coming up. Kevin over at Mercy Scents tagged me in a video, the bottom 5 fragrances that he said dislike, basically, that I won't reach for, is what I'm going to be doing. As soon as I get back in the house and get my collection and actually look through them, I'll do the bottom 5 fragrances that I really don't reach for. I'll get that tag video done soon, Kevin. Guys, that's what I got for you. I'll catch you next time. God bless you. Peace out. Maybe.
Small Fry Squad, give me a nod, or maybe a thumbs up, and maybe a thumbs down. But if you do, give me a thumbs down. Tell me why, so I can fix myself and be better for the Redneck Nation. Yeah. Small Fry Squad.